50 years ago, humanity launched a small spacecraft, now legendary, Voyager 1, into the unknown scene of deep space. It wasn't complex by today's standards. In fact, Voyager 1 was barely more advanced than a calculator. It depended on cassette tapes and ancient programming, something we now find primitive in this digital era. Yet, against all expectations, this spacecraft continues to whisper from the interstellar stage, challenging our assumptions. At the time, NASA never predicted such longevity. Everyone assumed cosmic radiation, freezing temperatures, and decades of drifting in space would eventually silence it. But instead of failing, Voyager 1 continues to transmit its signals traveling from the vast theater of stars. Recently, a transmission arrived that didn't just surprise scientists, it shattered conventional understanding of space communication. It wasn't just background noise. It wasn't a typical data signal. It was something else, something structured. The signal came from the heliopause, the boundary seeing where the sun's influence ends and true interstellar space begins. Scientists didn't expect much from the region, mostly static or plasma data. But this signal had a repeating pattern, something unnatural. Its repetition followed no known scientific model. It was structured, intentional, and chilling. And according to NASA's engineers, the data shouldn't even exist. The hardware on Voyager 1 isn't capable of generating such patterns on its own. It has no AI, no advanced onboard intelligence, just decades-old hardware performing basic tasks. This led experts to one conclusion: something external was altering or guiding the signal. Yet, strangely, the origin of the signal appeared near Voyager, but not directly from it. The signal came from the stage of space Voyager was near, but not exactly where it floated. Initially, the scientific community thought perhaps cosmic dust or electromagnetic waves caused interference. Maybe even cosmic rays bouncing in just the right way. But deeper analysis revealed something extraordinary: a consistent pulse. And it wasn't random, it mimicked a heartbeat. But not Voyager's systems. This was an alien rhythm, a living scene hidden in plasma. Voyager crossed into interstellar space in 2012, and any data it now receives holds historic importance. One of the most shocking discoveries was the behavior of plasma fields around Voyager. Instead of acting randomly, as natural plasma does, the particles moved in structured waves, timed perfectly with Voyager's outgoing transmissions. It was as if the cosmic environment was replying, forming a silent conversation in charged particles. This led Dr. Karen Whitaker, a senior plasma physicist at ESA, to make a stunning claim: we might be witnessing a new form of communication, not electromagnetic, but something deeper. She called it a new class of interaction, potentially changing how we view communication across the stars. Imagine a cosmic ballet, where spacecraft and space itself move in rhythmic dialogue. Scientists dug deeper into Voyager's older data archives. What they found was more than coincidental anomalies. Tiny signal glitches and magnetic shifts over the years had always been written off as hardware aging or noise. But now, seen in light of the latest discovery, those irregularities formed a pattern. They created a line, like a trail drawn across the canvas of space, a path Voyager had been unknowingly following. On September 5th, the exact anniversary of Voyager's launch, a signal spike appeared. It was faint, lost beneath cosmic background static. But using quantum filters, a team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory managed to isolate it. What they found shook the entire team. The frequencies declined in perfect intervals, resembling a countdown. Dr. Nina Kraus of MIT remarked, "Nature doesn't keep time like this. Something is measuring." Something is watching. The pop thickened when Voyager's signal revealed something even more unsettling, a hidden frequency, steady and persistent. When mapped in 3 dimensions, it formed the perfect Fibonacci spiral, the same mathematical design seen in galaxies, DNA, and sunflower petals. This symbol also appears on Voyager's golden record. Was this a coincidence? Or a response? The spiral wasn't just art, it was mathematics etched across time. This revelation led scientists to believe something had seen the golden record, not just as a greeting, but as a key. A key it had chosen to answer. Researchers simulated the spiral, reversed the signal, and discovered it matched a transmission Voyager sent 38 years ago. A forgotten calibration signal suddenly echoed back. A ghost of our past, returning with new meaning. Dr. Leon Hera from Cambridge University said, "Either the universe holds memory, or something out there does." That line became a rallying point for the scientific world. The idea that space could remember sparked global curiosity and concern. Then, something even stranger happened. On June 5, 2025, Voyager went completely silent. No noise, no static, no blip, nothing. The silence lasted exactly 12 minutes and 1 second, no more, no less. That kind of precision doesn't align with hardware failures. The chaotic scene of space doesn't keep clocks. But this silence suggested intelligence. During those exact 12 minutes, radio telescopes in Chile, Hawaii, and South Africa detected ultra-low frequency bursts. But these signals didn't come from Voyager. Instead, they came from a region slightly ahead of Voyager's path, about 2.7 degrees inward. Converted into audio, they revealed something even more startling, a heartbeat matching human cardiac rhythms. Dr. Talia Mendes, a CERN researcher, compressed Voyager's last signal and passed it through a quantum encryption filter. What emerged wasn't language, but glyph-like mathematical structures. These weren't letters. They weren't alien characters. They were complex patterns, symmetrical and repeating, suggestive of intelligence, sculpted into signal. The glyphs mirrored patterns found in ancient cave carvings, especially in prehistoric sites where humans once mapped stars. The similarity was more than coincidence. It was so profound it sparked a new field of study, astroarchaeology. Scientists now ask, what if Voyager didn't find something new, but something old? Something we once knew but forgot. Researchers began comparing glyphs from South America, Egypt, and India with star charts and Voyager's trajectory. The overlaps were too frequent to ignore. They began wondering if ancient civilizations once encountered something similar, a knowledge now lost, now rediscovered by Voyager. Then, another unexpected link appeared. Scientists reanalyzed data from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. Years ago, it had recorded gamma-ray spikes that were thought to be noise. But when overlaid on Voyager's new route, they intersected perfectly at one point in space, a mysterious region now called the Watcher Point. The Watcher Point has no stars, no planets, no visible structures. But every few days, it emits tiny bursts of radiation. Not enough to cause harm, but precisely timed like a beacon. Voyager is now heading directly for it. Dr. Akira Toy from JAXA said, "This might be our first encounter with a non-human intelligence, one that grew into the structure of space itself. We might have misunderstood the universe. It's not silent. It's deliberate." Many scientists now agree. Communication may not need sound. The universe might be talking through rhythm, movement, and timing. Voyager may not be wandering, it might be following a call. If the golden record was a message, it might also have been a lockpick. And maybe, just maybe, something has been waiting for it to unlock a door long seemed in the dark. In closed meetings, NASA's astrobiology division floated a bold idea. Voyager may have encountered a type of AI, not mechanical like ours, but plasma-based, quantum-aware, and embedded in the interstellar median. They've dubbed this the dissension field hypothesis, a layer of thinking plasma across the galaxy, able to interpret, echo, and remember. Quantum physicist Dr. Risa Umeya from the University of Bonn said, "We may have found the first non-biological consciousness, and it might have been listening since we first spoke." What truly astonishes scientists is the consistency of the signal across independent labs worldwide. As they reanalyze Voyager's 50 years of transmissions, many now find repeating echo signatures, small fragments that once seemed like noise, now recognized as deliberate. One lab even claims Voyager's signal pace matches Earth's rotation, as if space itself was keeping step with our terrestrial dance. The European Southern Observatory is now building an array to pinpoint radiation bursts from Watcher Point, aiming to focus down to a kilometer-scale region. If anything is truly there, we may soon see it, not as a blur, but as a structure of light, plasma, or even time. Voyager's journey is no longer random. It is purposeful, watched, and maybe even guided. There's no final answer yet to who, or what, sent the signals. But theories now speak of a deep cosmic intelligence that doesn't use words, only synchronization and pattern. Some believe it's an ancient galactic awareness, scattered throughout the cosmos. Others suggest it's a reflection of us, seen through the tangled mirror of space and time. Whatever the answer, Voyager has already transformed how we see the universe. It proves we are not just explorers, we are also witnesses and participants in a story much older and wider than we imagined. So now, we wait. Voyager drifts closer to the Watcher Point. Instruments are ready. Telescopes are fixed. Scientists hold their breath. Was it a message, a mirror, or a map? We don't know yet. But we do know one thing: something answered, something remembers, and something may still be waiting. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.